Well, meantime, state and federal officials want more answers after that military fighter jet crashed in South Carolina. It came down about 60 miles from where the pilot ejected. The debris, though, was not found until the day after the crash. Now the government is taking a bigger look at the entire F-35 program. Correspondent Kelly Myers live at the Pentagon. And Kelly, there's this new report which finds those jets may not be mission ready when needed.
That's right. There's a lot of concerns coming up here, but we aren't getting the full answers right now, as we've been trying to press the Pentagon here to answer some of these questions that we have around the F-35 program, and as well as what happened to this plane that went missing for around 24 hours before they found that debris in rural South Carolina. The Pentagon press secretary says he won't share anything until the Marine Corps finishes their investigation into this. We know that $100 million plane went missing for those 24 hours. The pilot ejected himself from that plane. We tried to ask, why did he eject himself from the plane? We also tried to ask how this plane continued to travel for around 60 miles or so before coming crashing down in rural South Carolina. The Pentagon wouldn't budge on any of those answers. Take a listen.
I understand you said the investigation's still ongoing with the Marines, but there's a lot of questions surrounding this and a lot of headlines right now. Is there anything that you can share to people that are wondering what happened here?
Well, that's exactly what the investigation will tell us, and that's why it's important that we not jump to conclusions, that we not speculate, that we don't allow our imagination to fill gaps. And we have a very methodical, very deliberate, very tried and true process that will take a look at exactly what the situation was, get the facts, and then, as appropriate, apply those facts to prevent these kinds of things from happening again.
Now, we reached out to the Marine Corps office here at the Pentagon. They said there are no F-35 updates at this time. Then the F-35 Joint Program Office, we also reached out to them. They told us that for operational security concerns, they will not discuss cyber capabilities or protection measures, as we asked about that as well and vulnerabilities there. Now, the Government Accountability Office, a government watchdog set up by Congress, releasing a report today on the F-35 program, saying that maintenance challenges negatively affect F-35 aircraft readiness, and that the percentage of time that the aircraft can perform one of its task missions was about 55% in March 2023, far below program goals. Now, we also tried to press on the larger national security concerns around this missing F-35 as the world watches what's happening here. The Pentagon press secretary assuring us today that the Department of Defense is confident that they can continue to defend the nation. Nichole?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.